Okay, for this week's task, we are going to look at creating a repeat pattern and producing what we call visualizations. Now, to do this, we are going to be using the unit of design that you created in last week's task. First thing I want you to do is go into your unit of design. So I'm just going to open up my camera roll and bring it up. Okay, so this is mine here. Now, at this moment in time, if I was to put this actual image into the program to create my repeat pattern, it would use the entire screen. I don't want all this white kind of border around it, so I'm going to get rid of that before I go any further. So I'm just going to go to edit and crop, and I'm going to bring it right in until I'm happy with how it looks. Okay, so I'm happy there that this is my finished unit of design. So I'm just going to click done and then come out of my camera roll. Next thing I'm going to do is open up Safari. Okay, now the website that we're going to use for this is actually a digital printing website where you can upload your designs, you can get them printed into fabric, other people can buy your designs, and you can also buy other designs that people have made. We are going to use it purely for the tools that they have available on their website, okay? The website is called Spoonflower. So I just want you to type in Spoonflower into Google and hit go. Now ignore the one that has a little ad beside it, okay, because ads are blocked on your iPad, and come down to the next one, which is just spoonflower.com. I want you to click on that and open up the website. Now it'll take me straight in because I already have an account with them. What you guys will need to do is create an account. So you want to go to the menu on your left hand side, which is the three little lines. And where mine says log out, yours will say log in or join. You need to click on join. You need to input your name and email address. You can just use your Glow email if that's the easiest. And it'll ask you for, I think it's a studio name. That can be anything you want, okay? It can just be your name. You can make something up, entirely up to you. Everything that you do on this website is going to remain private. It's not going to be visible to other people to see. So you don't need to worry about what your studio's actually called, okay? And you also need to pop a password in there that you're going to be able to remember easily. And then there's a little box that you need to tick to say that you agree to the terms and conditions, and then create an account. Once you've created an account, it'll take you to a page similar to what you're looking at the moment, okay? What I then need you to do is go back into your menu on your left, and I need you to come down to the bit that says upload a design, okay? I want you to click on that. It'll now take you into this screen. When you're on here, number one, select your files. If you followed all the processes and steps up until now, your design should be less than 40 megabytes, and it should be in one of those formats that they've given you there. If it's not and you're having problems uploading your design, then you need to get in touch with myself or Mrs. Cochrane, and we can ensure that it gets put into that format for you to proceed, okay? Don't worry about the 150 DPI, that is with regards to the printing. We're only viewing our designs, so we don't need to worry about that. So select choose files, into your photo library, pick up your design, and done, okay? The next part is to confirm copyright. Everything that you've done is your own work. If you had the name of any kind of films or TV shows or actors or characters or anything like that in it, you cannot upload it. So basically by ticking this little box, you are confirming that everything that you're uploading is your own work, okay? And then you just hit upload. Now this part here can take anything between kind of 15 seconds to about 2 minutes. There's lots of things that go on behind the scene in this website. So it's really important that throughout this process that you are patient with it, okay? Don't try refreshing or jumping ahead or going back pages or anything like that, thinking that it's not working. It just can take a wee bit of time. So there's mine come through at 100% already, and it takes me into here, okay? Now this is my design here. Now what it's done is it's put it into what we call a basic repeat, which is essentially my unit of design, one after the other, line after line, okay? Doesn't look great because I feel it's a bit boxy. So if I look on my right hand side here, I've got some different options for repeat. Notice as well, this is under the fabric tab, okay? We're going to do this one first. I'm just going to have a look to see the half drop, and it shows you there roughly what a half drop looks like and then how it'll look on your design. Again, not loving it, so I'll look at the half brick. That one I don't like either. For the centre, that is kind of essentially putting that white border back in. So you would have these kind of large areas of space. Again, I'm not really wanting that, so I'll look at the mirror. And I can see here that once it's kind of done that reverse image effect on it, it's actually created these kind of lovely flows and lines throughout the pattern that makes it feel much more like the kind of timorous beasties effect that we're going for. So I'm going to go with this layout, but first of all I need to save it. So on the right hand side, just underneath, there's a little button called Save This Layout. I'm just going to tick that. And this is the part, again, this can take up to about a minute or so for it to save because it's doing things behind the scenes. So just be really patient with it. What you might want to do while it's doing that is just to take a screenshot of the page, and it'll let you, then you can then crop down the image so that you just have this kind of square of your repeat design, okay? Now, once we've gotten here, I've saved that layout and that's for my fabric, okay? What I want to do now is on the right-hand side is just the click on the wallpaper tab. Again, you only need to click it once and it will bring it over for you, but for some reason, this little step here, it does seem to take a wee bit of time to suddenly transfer your design from fabric into wallpaper. So just be patient with it, please. Okay, so we can see it doing the little spinny bit at the top, so we know that it is actually trying to change. It's just taking its time about it. Okay, so that's us in now, okay? So we're into the wallpaper. Now you can see here, there's two little buttons above it. We've got room and we've got design, okay? Design, that is just showing you exactly what I showed you in fabric, what the wallpaper would look like close up, okay? If you click on the little button called room, it pops it into this little visualization for you, okay? So it shows us what it would look like on a wall, all right? What I would do here, when you click on there, is I would take a screenshot, and then you want to just crop the image right down so we get rid of all these kind of little rulers and all this other bumf round about the image, okay? That can be your first visualization, all right? What I want you to do now is to look at the menu on your left-hand side. The first one saying make public, then you've got view all products, upload revision, etc. Now, the first one that I want you to look at is view all products. Now, when you click on this, what it's going to do is it's going to create lots of different images for you, okay? You've got wallpaper, kitchen and dining, lots of different things. With the wallpaper, what it's done is that I didn't save the layout, so it's put into this brick repeat for me, okay? But that's fine because I've already got the visualization of the wallpaper from the last screen. If you wanted to change this and use one of these images that are on it, you just need to go back the way and you need to hit save this layout when you're on that wallpaper tab. I'm more interested in the fabrics, so I'm just going to tab down, okay, and you can see here there's different tablecloths, there's table runners, napkins, placemats, tea towels, and then bedding. So I'm interested in the interiors, so I'm just going to click on this one. It says duvet cover, and it's going to give me a couple of different ways of viewing it. So we've got this one here, and then you can see here what it's like closer up, and then as the fabric. Okay, what you want to do is choose which visualization you like, screenshot it, chop that image down. There's another visualization for you. So I'm just going to come back the way. We can see the other things here. So we've got things like your pillows, and again you can click on it, show you what it looks like on a bed with the kind of edging around the pillow. It's up to you what ones you choose. I like the bedding because I think it comes out really well as a visualization. And I also like the curtain. So if we click on the curtain panel and you have this kind of close-up on the curtain rail, and then you have it set out against these kind of window and the white walls, which I think is really effective. So what I want you to do is choose 3 visualizations that you're going to submit, okay? If you keep coming down, there are different fabrics. I'd like you to put it into a product though. It also puts it into what would look like as a face mask for you, which is, you know, it's okay, I guess. Not very exciting. Definitely looks much better as a kind of range of fabrics. Okay, once you've done that, it's just a case of going in, cropping your images in your photo roll and uploading them onto Satchel. Now just quickly before we go, one other thing I wanted to show you on here, which is an option if you want it, is on your left hand side you've got a little tab called Change Colours. If you go into Change Colours, it'll take you into this other screen. Now this would be if once you've put your unit of design into Spoonflower, you might find that actually, you know, there's so much black in my unit of design that when it all comes together it's way too dark. You might want to kind of swap some colours in or out to change the overall effect. This is a really easy way of doing it rather than having to go in and trying to do it on Sketchy School. So I'm just going to show you an example. I'm going to pick up the red from my little ladybirds and I'm going to replace it with a purple. Okay, so I've just selected it from the little tab there, which showed me all my colours for my design, picked my new colour, and I'm just going to hit change. What that'll do is it'll take everything that is that red colour and change it to be this purple. Okay, if I like it like that, I can save it on the left hand side, or I can cancel it, or I can revert. Now you can do that with any of your colours. It picks up all the colours in your design according to their system, okay? So that might be something that you want to play with. Once you've got all your visualizations, you're happy with it, it's just a case of hitting log out. That'll take you back out into your Google and going into your photo roll, picking up your screenshots, cropping them down so we get rid of all that outside information, and then uploading the images to Satchel. Any problems at all with any of this, please get in touch via Satchel or email to myself or Mrs. Cochrane, and we can talk you through it a wee bit more to make sure that you get the end result. Hope you enjoy it. Look forward to seeing what you come up with.